Last night, I saw your arms around somebody. I never thought it'd be so hard, yeah. Even though I'm the one that broke us apart, yeah. Now I'm seeing her, watching you. Never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be there next to you. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Come back to me, come back, baby. Can't hide what I feel, just want you to save me. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Can't hide what I feel, just want you to save me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Baby, I'm sorry for all that it's been. No, I can't let go. Tell me you want something more. Baby, I'm sorry for everything. Come back to me. Tell me, do you think back on how we parted? It wasn't pretty and I'm sorry. Wish I could take back what I said then. I never meant it. Now I'm seeing her, watching you. Never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be there next to you. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Come back to me, come back, baby. Can't hide what I feel, just want you to save me. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Can't hide what I feel, just want you to save me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Baby, I'm sorry for all that it's been. No, I can't let go. Tell me you want something more. Baby, I'm sorry for everything. Baby, I'm sorry.
It's getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you. Drinking courage from my red cup now. I will soon make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking. If it's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling high and high. I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you.
sunshine, I've got you now. My body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. My body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. Friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh. I've got sunshine, I've got you now. My body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. My body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. Friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh. You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, in your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another round of OT Clan Battles. Getting into our 7th game of the season. A little hiccup last week, thanks everyone for bearing with us. Just some plug-in problems that were happening, but we are back and we are ready to party. I am once again joined by Mr. Pang. Hello, Pang. How are you, man?
I will say, Lizard, it is good to be back. I haven't done one of these events in a week. It feels like a lifetime. It is great to see the competition coming back after, unfortunately, not a great display last week. So, good to get back into it, Lizard. Very excited.
Absolutely, absolutely. Today, right now, we are watching the Kill House. The Kill House is the first to 100 kills. Each team is going to spawn in a random location, and they're going to have to frag their way to success. Definitely a crazy event. Pretty hard to commentate this one. Lots of chaos going on, but whatever team wins this, they will get 1 point. On our last Kill House today, CG we saw win, so that's an easy 1 point on the board for them right there. Definitely our dominant group of the event so far, leading out with first place spot. But lots of actions. Here, Ferb, an absolute fragger of this entire event, kind of just doing his thing, hopping around ladders, looking for somebody, and ooh, freaky little double right there. Pang.
Yeah, Kentosa with 45 kills. And, we did see, actually, a lot of teams went down to the Rust ban wave. Kentosa was one of the teams that stayed up, didn't have any game bans, so
No,
we saw a few
absolutely
teams drop out of the top bracket and of the event for having multiple cheater associations.
Yeah, that's just such a sad part of Rust, man. It is just so infested with so many people that aren't legit, and I just feel bad. We want to run an event that's going to do well for everybody, but it's so hard to prove this. And luckily, Face Punch, got some stuff done and was able to get a lot of those naughty players out of the event. But now we're here, we're back, we're ready to see all these players fight it out legit, which is awesome. But man, Kentosa's kind of struggling to get some kills right here. Labubu coming in at second place with 68 kills. 70 kills for CG right now, and they're going to go up, and now Labubu is going to tie them in these final few minutes of the event. Let's see what's going on. You can hear CG kind of starting to panic a little bit, trying to find out where these players are going to be respawning, trying to see if they can lock some of these spawns down and get a couple good kills on the board. Now up to 80 kills. They're starting to take away a little bit from Labubu, but you can hear the frustrations between Ferb right now, just trying to find out where everyone is. Absolute chaos. It's a lot of headshots, man.
These are popping off. CG is at 96 kills, 64 deaths, about to win it. They just need 3 more. Is Ferb going to get it? And it seems like he does. CG is the winner of our Kill House, getting some early points on the board for their team.
Absolutely. Good for CG right there. Good for them. Nice little 2 points on the board. That's just going to extend their lead even more. Let's go over right now where everybody is sitting in this event. So, first place, of course, Kentosa, leading it out with 55 points, and Arbor's trailing with 39 points. Team FT in third place with 31 points. Team Labubu in fourth with 30 points. Team Trukashi with 29 points in fifth. In sixth place, Team FG with 27 points. Team MCV with 27 points, tied with them for that sixth place spot. Team Bellamarsh in eighth with 26 points. Team Boss with 25 points in ninth place. And in 10th place, sadly, Team OT with 24 points. Just barely escaping that second bracket, man. I don't know what's going on with that. We need to get our boys back in there and going crazy. But hey, I just wanted to say today before we get back into the action, huge shout out to our sponsors today, Hypertune and Rusty Pot. Hypertune being a one-click optimization tool built by performance specialists at CompReady. Great program. I use it all the time. And if you guys want to go have some fun, try to get some skins, Rusty Pot is always there, and it's always a fun way to kill a few minutes of time for sure and get your skins up. You can't be looking like a brokey in the big 2-6 on this game, I think you have to be dripped out a little bit, especially with skin box gone. Now that skin box is gone, everyone's in a little bit of trouble. But a few minutes now, until this ban wave. But man, Pang, are you excited for Sunday? Sunday is going to be our 100v100 boat event that OT is putting on.
100%.
R2 versus OT. That's going to be an amazing event.
And if you guys didn't know, you are actually able to sign up for that in the OT Community Events Discord. So You guys can go join that event, have some fun on that day. Go sign up for it. Maybe you'll get in, maybe you won't, but discord.gg/oil team. Go join that, go sign up. It should be an absolutely amazing event. Doing some test runs, it was incredibly fun, and it should just be an amazing day.
Yeah, and shout out to Mr. Hat, one of our main guys in the behind-scenes work of this OT community. Amazing new website is up, everybody. If you haven't been to the website, you got to go out there. You got to check it out. It is so easy to sign up for everything. It is so easy to see what events are going on when, and to get yourself in the action and get yourself in these events. It's always fun to go back and watch yourself in a live preview of how you are playing, especially. I've seen some good clips being made out of this event so far, Pang. It's been nice to hear my voice, I'm a little self-centered there, but it's okay. I love it.
Yeah, who do we think is going to win this? I actually don't see any OT members in the middle of this. Do we even have... We might not even have a team.
Nope, OT decided to not show up today. I guess they've got better things to do. It's okay. It's whatever, Can't be here for your own event, guys. Whatever. Too cool, I guess. But man, it's still going to be fun to watch all these groups battle it out. We've had such a good fight between these guys, and, now with our second place team, out of the event, which is kind of sad to see, catching a few game bans. It's definitely going to be anyone's game. Hopefully we don't see CG completely dominate, but man, that team right there is kind of unstoppable. Beating out the second place team that was, kind of sus and had a few sus players is pretty big. And to be able to hold that first place spot from them is even bigger. Verb, right here, leading out in this event, going into the arena, folks. We are ready to get started here. 10 more seconds, and then the action is about to begin.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Why is my FPS so much worse than normal?
Oi.
What do you got?
And definitely the favorite team, CG. We're going to give them a little bit of a spectate, see if they can continue their dominance of the entire event.
I heard some people complaining about FPS with man. Look at Ferb's bottom left, 250 plus frames at a time. That guy is definitely using Hypertune, folks. Make sure you guys click into that program. All right, Ferb and Lucasito on the left side, leading it out. Powerick on the right side. They're kind of going for a split V formation. Omaha, hike, baby. Let's get this game started. Let's see how they do. They might just, sometimes we see Cantosos overextend just a little bit in the first couple rounds, but they've kind of got the shooters to do it. And I feel like they can run into this being confident. Now we're going to see them kind of take a clockwise direction, heading to the left side of this arena. We hear shots raining out, and look at that. Trukashi on the left side now. Lucasito is going to see them and send a few shots down. One of the other members of Cantoso, lagging behind, is actually going to kill right there.
Below me. Oh,
one's up on a speaker. Yeah.
Me. I cannot go here.
Verb looking out for any of these kills. He knows where they are. He's going to jump up on the sandbag. His teammate goes down. Someone on CG didn't seem very happy about that. He is not going to get that kill. He's not going to get his trade for his teammate. We see Hype managed to get out of there. 57 HP. He's going to get shot on the side. Edens takes him down. Edens on the flank. Parek and Playback on the top as well. Zone is coming in though, so Edens is going to be forced to rotate back up to his team. This is, again, the level of flank and power that we see from Kintoso. They always put one or two people on either side. They surround them and take them out.
Wait, never mind, I can't see it.
Absolutely, and it's almost like it's not even planned at this point. It feels like muscle memory for this team going down right here. Burp, looking to get a little crazy here with these guys stuck in these walls. Eden's on the left side, still holding on the flank, and I think Eden's just going to get absolutely fragged right there. He's going to get taken out by one of these members. He's going to jump up and get the finish, though, and I think that we have one more person left from Chukashi, and Remake is going to go down right there. And is that the last one from them? No, there's still one player left, and he scrambled. He scrambled. Where'd he go? Oh, he's running. Alexa is up on the top left, just trying to run away from these Cantosis players. Hopefully they can get him and actually finish him before that he runs into a whole nother party of teams. If we're looking at the scoreboard today, folks, MCV is currently leading this round out with 10 points. Doing pretty well. Same with FT, just trailing with 9 points right there. CG with 6 in third place. And I think they're going to be able to find the last member.
Coming up from the bottom bracket, putting on 10 points on the first round, considering they were in a struggle to get out of that second bracket. and now putting up a display in the top bracket. Incredibly good work from MCV.
Okay, muted.
Love MCV, love MCV. They are always at these events, and they always got a positive attitude, always showing up with all 7 members, ready to party and have fun. And surviving the wave. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna hear him talking about trying to get the last squad wipe right here, and hopefully not losing many players. Ferb with a few shots, definitely going to lower his HP right there. He's going to wall up on the side, and he's probably going to go down to this crew right here. Cantosos looks like they are going to be able to get a squad wipe right there. I think they're going to get the finish. Powerack with it, and that's a squad wipe right there for CG on Gapdos, putting them up to the first place spot. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. They're tied. Tied with MCV. Holy moly.
Oh, that actually, Boss is at 11 points, Lizard.
Oh. Oh, they
12
are.
Points.
Holy moly,
13.
Boss
I
actually
can hardly
up.
see. It's all white on white. I can hardly see.
White up there. That is, yeah, a little difficult. I need my glasses for that one.
Neither points. Cantoso versus FT here. Mitz is going to put some of the first shots. We've got playback completely on the massive flank. Parake is going to take control of this, as well as Warrior. Parake is keen up on that. It's just on 73 HP. Playback decided to back off from that flank. He is just going to keep control of that, though. Is Mitz going to go down? That is Mitz dead, and we're down to 2 FT members left. Boss managed to clear up MCV as well. Can Cantoso get rid and complete this fight before this happens? What am I saying? Of course they can. Prince on 28 HP. Boss coming in from the side. Playback and Lucasito potentially going to be able to get this finish and then turn back and kill Boss.
And they are right there. They're going to get that squad wipe, get a couple players back, and they're going to have a situation right here against Boss. Boss already down a couple players, I think, in this fight right here. Down to 5 players for CG with 7. So, ow, holy moly. Fold just got his wig almost taken off right there. Not the best look right there for him to start this fight. But, man, Boss kind of having a pretty good position. But, man, as you see, Cantoso's already spreading out around, trying to surround them. I don't think Pumped even knows that Powerack is that far over on the right side. Ferb, Eden's Powerack going for a hard flank at the top of the map, while Playback on the left side is going to hold it down and stop them from getting pushed by the rest of these members. Lucasito stuck at the rock right there, trying to find out where Boss Pumped is up on the top right. He's looking around, kind of taking his time, but Hyena kind of might have a good angle on him too. So Lucasito is going to have to be careful that he doesn't overextend and overpeak one of these members and get shot in the side. But Powerack on top of that rock now is going to be able to see someone, and I think Pumped is going to go down. He's actually going to be able to survive that. Nope, he's done. Eden's with another crazy flank. That guy is always a mile away from everybody else, but man, we are slowly starting to see these Boss members go down as Lucasito picks up a frag right there. Ferb now trying to figure it out, but Boss is slowly getting chipped away by CG. They got surrounded fast, and it was nothing that they could do to stop this aggression from Santosos. Last player alive.
If they're stuck in that, he's dead.
Go down, and he's gonna go down right there. Boss getting taken out by CG in the final arena right there. And let's look at some of these kills. You know, Mr. Abuser, not gonna say that full name, from Boss with 5 kills, leading out the event right there. CG with 35 points in the first round, 16 kills. Boss with 29 points, 16 kills as well. But MCV just trailing them with 17 points and 7 kills. Getting into our second round right now. Let's see how they can get it going. CG, once again, just being the dominant force in this event.
Yo mataba a un tío que se llama Gabino, ¿no? No era Gabino.
We're going to check out MCV. MCV, interesting comms, you know, different language, and a bottom bracket team that is now in this top bracket.
Working their way up, man.
They really fought for their way to get into this top bracket. And honestly, they sort of proved they deserve to stay from that first round. You know, can they keep that up? Is the question, you know. Can a bottom bracket team compete in this top bracket?
The only thing you got to say about MCV is they are adapting. They are adapting and getting better every single match that we watch. You know, it's so much fun to watch a group that maybe was a little unorganized at the start really start to get their shit together after so many rounds of practice. And now they're competing. They're here to party, man. Holy moly, and they're going to turn around that corner. I haven't seen this going to see an entire UI. He probably got a little overwhelmed right there. Swalzy on the bottom side is going to peek the Holy Fish. Holy Fish on top of the rock looking for someone. Does he know Swalzy is that close? I think he does now. He's going to wall up as a couple members start to push MCV. Ivancito at the top right of the map right here. We're going to see Ivancito trying to land some shots on a couple of the jump peaks right there, but none of them are going to land. Now we got M Company looking to see what's up with the walls. And you can't jump peek in the big 2-6. What are you doing, son? M Company laying down the law on that guy right there, almost taking him out. Man, I thought he had the double right there for a sec. I got all excited to see that happen. But he's looking around the rock now. Bellamarsh slowly starting to get shot in the back too by FT, but I think FT is going to have to fight someone and turn around right there to leave this MCV versus Bellamarsh fight. Bellamarsh with 7 players, so they haven't really lost anybody, but MCV kind of losing a couple members, down to fucking 5 players.
MCV definitely stuck there. Dios is going to pick Rezon, doesn't get anything, gets 1 hit put on him. M Company nearly going down. Belmarsh is going to start capitalizing on that low HP. Rezon going for a peek. Can he get M Company? M Company goes down. Dios peeking as well. Dios goes down as well. That is going to be M Company down to 2 players. 1 Belmarsh. Rezon going down. Evancito just trying to get anybody. There are so many people keying him. He's going to hide and cower inside the shack.
Oh my goodness. I thought he was going to make something crazy happen right there, but in the end, Bellamarsh is able to take out that MCV team. MCV just not able to land enough shots, and Ryan FQ kind of being the highlight of that fight right there, going around the side, killing 2 of those players and allowing the rest of his team to push up without being fragged or take damage. Bellamarsh played that really well. Good for them. Good to see them doing well right now, and they are actually leading this lobby with 10 points.
Yeah, an early squad wipe off rip. When you get all the kills, will definitely start skyrocketing you into being one of the top teams in the round. And I believe, yeah, they are leading. The next is CG with, I think, 7 points. I don't know, the UI is a little bit hard to read. And then everyone's sorted down. The next highest, I believe, is Trukachi, or also known as Gavno, at 5 points.
Jay find himself in a terrible position right here. 5 players left for FT as Bellamarsh pushes them with a full squad. We're going to have to see Mev right here. Mev. Somebody, I don't know how to say it. Whatever the pronunciation is, something there. He's going to be looking around, slowly seeing his team start to crumble right in front of him. Down to 2 players now, man. He might be the last player in this group, but he's going to get a nice little kill right there. Not bad. Kind of taking out one of the Bellamarsh players. Uh-oh. And as we see, FG is going to get surrounded right here. FG with a couple players, and we're going to have to see FG get pushed, and hopefully they can stop the squad wipe. And he's going to get shot in the side right there by one of the Bellamarsh players. Man, and that was actually a squad wipe right there for Bellamarsh. That was a huge final kill right there. FT now pulling out their hair, getting pushed by an entire Bellamarsh UI. They're going to have to get their boys up and try to hold off this advance from Bellamarsh. Hopefully another team comes in here and stops them from, you know, just getting ran over. Midas with a good little kill right there on top of the rock, but bunch of Bellamarsh players rotating to the right. Friends is going to go right down the middle of this. The Holy Fish on the left side, trying to figure out where this player is. If they can't get to Midas up on that rock, he might be an actual issue pushing all these FT guys. He might be able to just get enough damage where Jacob is able to finish him off, but the zone on the right side is going to push everything into that. But man, look at the Holy Fish. He is looking for this man on top of the rock, and I think he's going to get him any second now. But does he know he's there? He does, and he's going to peek him, but he's going to get sprayed from the side right there, as I think Trukashi is coming into the equation at this last moment. Midas now seeing what's happening is definitely telling his team, hey guys, we might want to pull back just a little bit and try to survive this. See if Trukashi is able to take Bellamarsh out with a few players, but man, 3v2 situation right here for Bellamarsh versus FT. Bellamarsh losing players left and right. FT down to 2, and now they are both forced to the zone. If FT or Bellamarsh able to get a squad wipe right here, I think we're going to see a couple points. Frank is going to jump up. He's going to get taken down to 36 HP and get the frag. Jacob's going to turn around, take him down to 19, but Trukashi is now here, and it is too late for both of these teams, and I think we're going to see them get both of the squad wipes right there as Gavno takes out FT right there, and Bellamarsh is soon to fall, and there they go, and they are done. That was big right there. Those were big plays right there from FT, and getting 2 squad wipes at the end on top of leading the leaderboards. That was huge. Midas with 8 kills leading out the game right there. Not bad. Not bad. Good for him. And let's see where these teams are sitting at. CG not having a good round right there. Only up to 42 points now with 23 kills. Gavno coming in hot with 40 points. Just trailing behind them now by 2 points with 15 kills. And Boss sitting in 3rd place with 34 kills, 34 points, and 19 kills. We got a game, Pang. We got a game on our hands now, Pang. CG. They're creeping up on you, buddy.
Yeah, CG, barely able to cling on to that first place spot, 42 points, you know, getting trailed very closely by 40 points. Will they be able to create more of a gap this round? And, you know, maybe another team can make something happen. It's a little, this is closer than we normally see it for a lot of these teams.
Still a lot of game to be played as we get into our third round right here. Once again, seeing Mr. Ferb leading his team into battle, rotating clockwise around this arena. He's going to hear shots, and maybe they're going to see another team here any second now, trying to figure out what they want to do. I think if they overextend sometimes, they can get picked off, especially when they split and do those long flanks. You know, if your flanks die, you're down 2 or 3 players right away, and you get surrounded. Oh my goodness, they are trailing MCV, hot on their tail. Are they going to shoot? They are. Did they even get one? That's a lot of bullets for not taking someone out right there, Kentosos. Difficult. But it looks like MCV. Uh-oh. And
I think that's Trukachi. Oh no, Labubu.
Eden's just going to figure out real fast that he is not in a good spot. Kentosos realizing there's a whole other team right there. Eden's got his work cut out for him. Are they going to go back up their boy? Licosito getting dropped to 42 HP as Ferb just wants to charge into this fight. They do not care that there's another UI right there. Ferb now looking to get a couple kills right here. Going around this rock, looking for someone to take out. He's going to see one on top right there. He's going to get the kill right there on him, lowering the odds for this team to actually lose this. But man, what are they going to do? Are they going to keep being
sitting
aggressive?
in this corner, midding up. A lot of shots cracking off there. Ferb is terrified. He's just sitting in these walls trying to get to full HP. He has 97 HP, popping another one. He's going to start keying up. Can he get that coup on Sarsi? It seems he's going to be able to get it. Might get peeked from the side. Teammate doesn't peek him from the side. Can he get another? Clean little double from Ferb. Good shit, Ferb. Getting another. Can he get another? Can he go for the 3-piece? Oh my god, Ferb.
It's on me in front of
Wow. Wow,
he's just looking for more. He is blood hungry. He sees his teammate getting shot on the side. He's going to wolf for them. Ferb is absolutely carrying his team. He is just nearly wiping an entire team by himself.
They need to get this squad back on MCV with 2 players left as Trukachi is starting to get aggressive, realizing that both these teams are down on numbers, realizing that they can take advantage and take out that first place team right now in this event and keep them down on points. That's what they need to see happen right here. CG actually still have 5 players, surprisingly. I thought they were way less than that, but man, they are spread out once again. Look at Warrior Sir on the left side and 1 player playback all the way on the top side right there, trying to figure out what to do in this situation. But man, Trukashi has to just think about getting aggressive. They're going to send 3 people to take out that flank right there on Kentosos. They do not want to see Warrior Sir on that left side.
What in the world even happened to Kentoso? They're looking so strong. Now they're down to 3 players, barely have a foothold. They have maybe Spinky up in the top there. They're looking a little bit rough for Kentoso. Maybe they cannot keep that top spot.
Ivan right there hiding. Just he ruined that entire push for Kentosos. If they were able to get the squad wipe right on them, that's a good couple points on the board and a couple players back in your roster, which you need in these later minutes of this event. But Ivan, look how sneaky beaky like he is. True gosh, he's trying to figure out where he is. Backside might be able to get the squad wipe right on him. Ivan Cito just praying that he can make something happen here as he hears someone pushing up, and oh my goodness, backside is not even going to see him. He's going to get out of that equation.
Lord. He's just looking for anything. He's starting to go on top of this rock. Does he? He surely knows Spinky is there. Satana is definitely jumping up for the look, and if they didn't know he was there before, they definitely know that he is there now. You know, Spinky's gonna have his work cut out for him. Can he get the frags on these 3 Trukachi members? And of course, Ivan Cito is still in this game. Spinky just looking for anything. Popping that quick little reload. He knows no one can really push him on top of the rock.
1v3. It could be Spinky in this situation. Santana complete and backside, all trying to push him right there. But man, I want to see Ivan peek out and take Spinky out. Oh gosh, he's starting to get surrounded. Backside's going to jump on top of that rock. I think he's going to send a few shots to this man any moment now. Spinky looking down, trying to figure out what's going on. Sensory overload. He's going to start shooting, but man, Spinky's going to get taken out by the back, and Labubu's going to get the squad wipe on him. Trukashi not able to take him out in time, and Trukashi now is going to have to turn their attention to the Labubu full UI, pushing them at mid right there. Hype on the top, trying to figure out what's going on, but man, look at Ivan still in this, and what are we doing, Complete? They're trying to find out where that last MCV guy is, and Ivan is just hiding, man. He is just hanging out right there. Ivan Cito doing his thing. Wonder what he's thinking in his mind right now. Probably just hide, huh? Probably just hide.
Maybe just hide. Maybe get a few kill points at the end. You know, he is definitely going to be trying to get that win. Try to do anything he can. He just needs to be sneaky and maybe try and pick off the last few members. You know, unfortunately, we didn't actually see that play from Spinky happen. You know, it was lined up. Spinky could have got the 3-piece, and he just gets absolutely domed in the side by the entire team of Labubu. A little bit unfortunate for him, and now Labubu has incredibly good control of the mid. We've got, whoa, they had a person on the left rock. They're down. So Labubu's going to lose that foothold, and they're going to actually start getting flanked by Trukachi from their member dying on that side rock.
Absolutely. They're losing members left and right. Now it's even with 5-5, but man, they were down a couple players right off the bat with 7 players. Good for Chukashi to get a couple good frags right there and kind of even it out. But Squeeze on the right side of that rock, having some great positioning, looking down at everybody, but Complete now trying to get aggressive on this Labubu UI. And he's trying to figure out, what am I doing here at this moment, as he is surrounded by 3 players and taken out. That was an overextension if I've seen it. I think he was a little too confident in that push and probably should have waited for his buddies to have his back. But that's going to not even the playing field, but that's going to put Labubu up by 2 players with 5 players.
Now, Ivan has made his way to his rock. I don't think anybody knows he's there. He's a little bit pushed up now. Switched his position, and I think Ivan's just going to sit there for a bit while this fight between Labubu and Chukachi is still popping off. This might be, it does seem someone has seen Ivan.
And backside might be able to actually get the squad up right here on Ivan. And if he is, that's going to be huge for Labubu. They're going to get 2 players back, but man, now they're down to 1 player, and he's going to get the squad wipe. Did he get it?
He
did not. I thought he almost got it right there. He didn't get it. I thought he was about to get the squad wipe on the last Chukashi member right there at the top, but he was shot in the back, but Chukashi not able to finish him off right there. Labubu getting a few players back. 6v1 situation right here for backside, and I'm not saying it's over, but I think it's over. Labubu with an amazing round, you know, not doing too well on that push, but able to secure that squad wipe on them at the very last second. MCV just getting the cherry on top for them in that final round. But man, looking at kills right now, that is going to be a win right there for MCV. But looking at kills, 9 kills, leading out what Hyena. Gavno now in first place with 54 points. A 1-point game between them and CG with 22 kills. Oh my goodness. Look at the kill difference in between CG and Gavno. 22 kills in the first place.
Listen.
And it's
22 kills. They just have those team wipes. Chukachi has gotten lucky, managed to maybe get the last few players in those teams, going off kills and damage. They're definitely not the top team in this event, and they're only 1 point off CG. Can they actually put up a real display instead of getting those last team wipes and stay in front of CG?
CG's really going to have to lock in right here and make sure that they can just get into those fights and get out fast. They need to push that last member, but man, this is 2 fights we've watched back-to-back and back 2 rounds where CG has sadly had someone just run away and hide, and then that last person to get picked off by another team, leaving Kentosos down with a few members. Not the best situation for them, and I think they're starting to feel a little bit of the pressure at this moment, heading into our 4th round. Down by 1 point.
And they're going to instantly try and go for that third party. I believe we heard some AK shots off in this distance. So we generally see from Kentoso a complete skill diff. They like to steamroll teams. They like to hit them hard and fast with great flanks. They're sort of not doing that this game. We've maybe seen
right there, Peng.
one team wipe around from Kentoso, which is still not bad. That still keeps you in those top sort of placements in this, but not as dominant as we've seen Kentoso in the past.
And this is what Kentoso really needed right here. They needed to find a fight that they can clean up and hopefully get a couple squad wipes and get some good points on the board. Ferb already pushing Unri right there at that rock. He's going to wall up, and Spinky is going to get the kill right there from the side. MCV down to 4 players already as this Gavino UI pushes against them. They are backed up against the wall, Labubu and MCV, and oh my goodness, FT is in this equation too. Everybody is here to party. This could potentially have a lot of points on the board for them. Ivan trying to lock down the left side, but it looks like Eden's once again just being crazy, going for the flank, doing his own thing, is probably going to be able to get a kill right there from the side. Let's see. Playback also up in there. I didn't see that as well because they went for
completely in the back as well. Eden's to 0 HP. Warrior's going to be able to flank by. He might be able to get Ivan and Dios with this. And again, we see the power of Kentoso's flanks. They hold those sides of the battle and take control of it. Ivan's going to go down. Kentoso gets that squad wipe on MCV. They're going to get 2 people back, and now it's just a matter of them cleaning up the rest, the stragglers of FT. They only have 6 members. I believe we just saw 1 go down. Can Ferb get that kill on him? He's looking down on him. Ferb gets that kill. 1 more person down from FT.
And kind of doing the right thing, though, rotating around the right side,
though. Those kills. Managed to get rid of that flank from, who was it? I believe Parake and Lucasito? Lucasito seemed to push up, though.
I think so. But man, they did pretty well in rotating away from that entire encounter, trying to get themselves some better positioning. Spinky's going to go down to 7 HP as Lucasito rotates around on two of these FT members. He's going to get a double kill right there. Is he going to get the 3-piece on Midas? He's not. He's going to get taken out. But that was a big trade. Midas down to 30 HP now. Last member for FT as he tries to figure out what he can do right here as Playback lays down the law and gets another squad wipe from Kentosos. Those are those dominant rounds that we are used to seeing from CG come right back into play. And I think that was just a big opportunity for them right there, as they found two teams fighting it out against the zone, and they were able to put the pressure on and get some good points on the board. We have to see them leading right now, right? I think they're leading.
100%. Kentoso's leading this, but Trukachi, the person who is 1 point behind them, has 14 points, but only 3 players, and it seems to be the ones they're getting absolutely firing squatted by Kentoso now. Kentoso now a 3v3 v7 for Kentoso. Can they clean up these points? Can they get these squad wipes? If they can do it, they will definitely be in the lead for this clan battles, and they're already starting to third party the fight. Warrior gets that kill. No, he doesn't. Trukachi gets the squad wipe. Trukachi is back in this 5v7. Can Trukachi make something happen? They are pushed up against that zone. They are doing anything in their power to get control. Kentoso going with the wide flank. Next on 35 HP. 5 HP for next. He's incredibly low now. Backside only on 50 HP. Getting keyed by Power AK. Next getting keyed by Warrior. 14 HP for next. And he gets Warrior. Warrior goes down. Santana goes down to the flank from Edens and Ferb. Power AK is going to start pushing up. He knows where Backside is. And Backside gets him. That is Power AK down. He is getting those points on the board. Trukachi is actually up on points, but not on players. And Backside just
4v1 situation, 3v1 situation. Backside going crazy right here. Run, buddy, run. Try to survive this way, but it looks like Playback is going to be right there to greet him and finish that round off for CG. CG needing what they needed that round, and I'm pretty sure that was enough to get them back into that first place spot. Let's see right here. But Ferb now leading this event with 11 kills. Let's see this. Yep, CG leading out now by 4 points. Able to get that last squad wipe on Gavno, which was huge. That was what they needed right there. CG with 88 points and 47 kills. Gavno with 84 points and 39 kills. In third place, though, we've got FT with 49 points. Going to be fighting against FG for third place in this final round right here. Let's see if we can see Kentosos once again have an amazing round and stop those MCV guys from... stop Gavno from taking over this event. This might be a big upset right now for them. Gavno playing extremely well, doing so well.
Nah, they're BM. No?
I don't know which team.
That's VM. Very much.
I don't know which team got kicked.
Peng, did I hear you say Power AK?
Right, they're fighting.
Man, I don't know these names.
Careful left side,
Power AK,
fucking
Mr.
flank.
Power Rack. That's funny. That's funny. Uh-oh, we're going to see Kentosos immediately get into it with MCV right here. Hopefully they can get this fight over fast. Power Rack leading out the charge right there. M Company on the right side. He's going to space Spinky at any moment now. We're going to see how this unfolds. He's going to wall up. Definitely know that he's getting pushed right there by a few of those members, knowing that Kentosos probably is going to be flanking them from all angles. Spinky now getting aggressive with 3 other members. They're going to get M Company out right away as Fuego shot in the side. Let's see if they're able to do it. Kentosos has a couple members at the top as well pushing, but man, Kentosos is steamrolling these guys right now. Members falling left and right. MCV does not know what's hitting them. Ivan down right there on the rock, and it is up to Swalzy and Dios, and are they going to be able to hold it off against this team? I do not think so. Ferb probably going to be able to get a kill right here. Let's see if this man peaks in the big 2-6. Oh, and he's down. And that's a squad wipe right there for CG. Making quick work right there of MCV. Exactly what they needed. Get some good early on points in this game. And hopefully Gavno is on the other side getting stopped somewhere. Actually, with 0 points on the board. CG now leading with 10. Gavno's going to have to get a couple good squad wipes right here to start to catch up to the CG roster.
You know, and that is what we call the Kentoso Classic. The steamroll, the flanks, everything. Just winning those fights off rip. Completely controlling it. And it looks like, actually, a team has already taken mid, just spraying at Kentoso. That's just a great way to get converged on by every team in the match, I think. It's a little bit early to take mid.
1-2, and tuck them out. Absolutely no chance right there for MCV. MCV is going to probably just F1 quit and go into the lobby and probably cry after what just happened right there. But hey, we love MCV. Always a huge shout out to them for coming to our events. Ferb, once again, just kind of running around, doing his thing, you know, figuring it out. Going to be leading out this CG roster, trying to figure out which team they want to fight. And I don't think they want to push mid, just for the pure fact that they can get flanked. And uh-oh, look at what they are pulling up on right here. FG on the right, Boss up top, fighting Labubu at the same time. They're going to have to figure out which team they want to fight. Playback looked like he might be able to take these FG members on by himself, as he is a great flank. But man, FG's got quite a few members over there. Hopefully he doesn't overextend and lose a couple members. We've seen Cantosos do that a few times, where their flanks just end up getting steamrolled by 4 or 5 members because they just overextend a little too much in this situation. Looks like Edens is going to be coming to back him up as well, as Playback wants to fight the entire FG roster. Is he going to be able to pull this off? Who knows? That is a lot of players. He's going to go down to 50 HP as Waveson is now stuck behind a wall. Playback getting aggressive. He's going to get another. He wants this kill against them, but he's not going to be able to take Waveson out right there with a good little double kill. Edens now jumping on top of the wall, probably going to be able to finish him right there, as Robin now stuck in between the walls. But man, FG is going to have someone to back him up a little bit. But man, does he know Robbins is there? As the zone is going to push him out, I think he's going to jump up and see Robbins. Is he going to win the exchange? He is. Getting dropped to 37 HP. That is another squad wipe right there for CG. Absolutely running over that FG team. Holy moly, that is the Cantosos 1-2, like you just said. Like you just said, Peng.
Fortunately, it didn't quite go as well for them. They're only down.
Yeah.
One player left. Eden's in the zone. 10 HP. He's just dying to the zone. He's out. That is Cantoso out of this. But they put up some great points before this.
They needed it. They needed that squad wipe right there.
To completely clean this lobby if they want any chance of winning.
I think they got a total of, I think it was 19 points. 19 points. So we're going to have to see these guys pull off +4 of that, you know, so 23-point round to have even a chance right here. And with 2 teams on the board still, with Gavno, with 7 players, they might be able to do this in this situation. And I think they know exactly they have to get into this fight and clean up these last 2 eyes. Boss and Labubu, both down on numbers. Labubu is going to have to figure out if they need to push and get aggressive real fast on them. And Navy doesn't know where he's going. He's going to get shot from the back right there. Is Trukashi going to be able to get the last player from both of these teams? And I think they are. We might see a huge point right here. This is going to be close, folks. This is going to be close as Trukashi now runs from mid, trying to find both of these players. Labubu is going to almost go down right down to 53 HP. He's going to get surrounded by this Trukashi team fast. Soggy going down as well right there. Another squad wipe for Trukashi, and Trukashi is going to get 2 squad wipes at the very end of this event. Will it be enough to get them into that first place spot? Let's see. Let's see. And they did it. And they did it, folks. Getting that first place spot. Gavno taking them out with 118 points, gapping CG by 6 points in the final round. Exactly what they needed, man. They got that handed to them on a silver platter at the end of both teams having 1 player. That is exactly what Trukashi did not want, man. They could not have almost thrown that worse than they did in the last round with those last 3 players, man, dying to zone. That was terrible. But man, Gavno, great performance right here, taking the first place spot in today's event with 48 kills, 118 points. Second place today taken by CG with 112 points and 59 kills. Coming in at third was Boss Clan, actually doing pretty well with 62 points and 39 kills, able to take out Labubu in that final round for that third place spot. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming out today. A huge shout out to all the players once again for making this possible. Huge shout out to Rusty Pot, huge shout out to Hypertune, and we will be back in about 45 minutes for our second bracket. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you in a little bit.
always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. The energy. I can feel it, I can feel it. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I can feel it, I feel it, yeah. I believe it, yeah. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I can feel it, I feel it. Cause I can feel the energy, I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. I've been waiting for the one forever. Finally I got you, baby, here in my heart. When I'm with you I feel so much better, oh yeah. Before you I was just a shell, so stuck in the dark. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. sensation. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild. Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Well, colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild. Last night, I saw your arms around somebody. I never thought it'd be so hard, yeah. Even though I'm the one that broke us apart, yeah. Now I'm seeing her, watching you. Never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be there next to you. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Come back to me, come back, baby. Can't hide what I feel, just want you to save me. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Can't hide what I feel, just want you to save me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Baby, I'm sorry for all that's been. No, I can't let go. Tell me you want something more. Baby, I'm sorry for everything. Come back to me. Tell me, do you think back on how we parted? It wasn't pretty and I'm sorry. Wish I could take back what I said then. I never meant it. Now I'm seeing her, watching you. Never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be there next to you. I keep missing us, miss your touch, miss
getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you. Drinking courage from my red cup now. I will soon make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking. If it's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling high. I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you. I try to focus on breathing. My heart is skipping a beat. Your lips against the red cup makes me lose my mind completely. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking if it's a shot of love. Baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling high. I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you. Trying my best not to lose control. I want you, that's all I know. Trying my best not to lose control. 'Cause I adore you, adore you. Trying my best not to lose control. I want you, that's all I know. Trying my best not to lose control. 'Cause I adore you. Baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling high. I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you. Trying my best not to lose control. I want you, that's all I know. Trying my best not to lose control. 'Cause I adore you, adore you.
I've got sunshine. I've got you now. When body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now. And you're stuck in my mind. When body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. My friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh. I've got sunshine. I've got you now. When body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love stuck in my mind. Body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. Friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody, oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody, oh, oh. You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. change into someone who could love me. But you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I am done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, then you gone 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, then you gone 'cause we are through. Your lies are getting old, I'm getting stronger. You think that my bed's getting cold, but it's feeling warm. Your lies are getting old, but I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger. 'Cause I'm fine on my own. So don't even bother to come back, 'cause I am done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, then you gone 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, then you gone 'cause we are through. 'Cause we're through. We've had this conversation, and you seem to agree with me. But when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. And every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you? over, over. I don't know what you did, but it's alright with me. It doesn't matter any longer. I will forgive your flaws if you're forgiving mine. Are you gonna spill the truth or waste your life away? Sitting on your fingertips, so I know what you'll say. Baby, don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother, as long as you don't say that it's over now, that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hold on, but now it's over. It can't be over, over. Spill it out, don't you spare any details of how you feel about us. Spill it out, don't you spare any details. Oh baby, as long as you don't say that it's over now, that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hold on, but now it's over. It can't be over, over. Maybe I'm a bird following the seasons. This is what I've learned. I'm different for a reason. Kept the engine on, never stay too long. I'm alright, I don't mind being restless. Something in your eye made me stay up night. I can see you are different too. Love me like a stranger, like a melody, flowing wild and free. Love me like a stranger, let it be unique, run away with me. Love me like a, love me like a, love me like a, love me like a stranger. the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes city dancing through the night, but I'm not there. You've got me soaring in the clouds. And as the ocean is surrounding me, baby, I'm sure we lost track of time. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes down. You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. You didn't love me right, you told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's true. You have been here all along. I never saw the signs, he didn't treat me right, but I just couldn't let him go. You waited patiently, you waited for me, you showed me what it was to love. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's true. You have been here all You have been here all along. You have been here since day one. I never left my side once. You have been here all along. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along. You have always been the one. Who knew it was you? You have always been the one. That's the truth. Can't take my eyes off. 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 You got that motion, dancing slow motion. My eyes can't help looking at you right now. So much emotion, just pick your poison. Is every move you make even allowed? Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I afraid to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. You know what I mean. Can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. Take my eyes on you. Yeah. Can't take my eyes off. Can't take my eyes off. Can't take my eyes off. Can't take my eyes off you. Can't take my eyes off. 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 Shaking head stirred, you make my heart burn. It's like I'm awake inside of a dream. You're getting closer, night's almost over. I might just ask you to leave now with me. Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I afraid to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. You know what I mean. Can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. Take my eyes on you. Yeah. what you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not, you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. Seven of you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you and only me. Seven you and only one is for real. I don't know what to find, I don't know what to look for. Can you give a clue? You and your beat up guitar always seem to move me like a superstar. What's the story about you? What's the story behind that sad tattoo you're trying to hide? I think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not, you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. Seven of you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you and only me. Seven you and only one is for real.
Never responded.
Hello, everybody.
Alright,
Welcome
so
back
let's
to OT Clan
go
Battles.
Actually, we got
Round
two
number
left, I
2
think.
of today. This is our
left,
round
left,
7.
left.
Wasn't able to get out one last
even
week
know
due
how
to
much
some
fight
technical
scene,
difficulties, but we are back with our second bracket, getting into our kill house today. Once again, I'm joined by my man Pang. Mr. Pang, how are you, brother?
Pox to shed, yo, bro.
We are back into this bracket 2. We see a lot of new teams. You know, after a lot of teams got kicked out of clan battles, we now have a lot of new ones. Who do we have that's new? We have DT. We have Hades. Oh, sorry, Hades is normal. Up, Quad A, Do, and Clean. We're spectating Zawa from Clean right now.
Absolutely, Zawa, absolute GOAT right there. What a great guy. Excited to see him in this event. Gonna be fun to watch him and his group do well. And I'm excited to see some of these new teams definitely get into it and see how they perform in this second bracket. Right now, leading the second bracket is Team M249 with 23 points. Team Super Striker is sitting in 12th place with 19 points. Team Rival with 16 points. Team Hades with 14 points. And then everyone else is new. Fresh bracket for them. They're going to be able to kind of claw their way back and maybe get into this first bracket. I don't know. It might be hard for them with only a few rounds left in this, season. But Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Maybe we see some Chads come up out of nowhere and just go absolutely nuts and ruin this. But it's okay, Bang. I asked how you were doing, but you kind of just went into something else. You know, whatever, brother. Whatever, man. And man, this is a lot of chaos. Super Strikers, oh, they aren't leading it out. My bad, my bad. The scoreboard's a little messed up right here. We're going to have to see who's going to be winning this any second now. I think Upclan, no, Rival is actually leading this with 53 kills right now. A couple of teams are kind of tailing. DT in second right there. Just catching up slowly but surely, and same with Super Strikers. This is honestly a really even kill house. Everyone's kind of neck and neck on this right now.
I killed the guy above.
I think you might be tripping, Lizard. I don't know, but I'm seeing a completely different score. What?
Yeah, I'm winning this one.
I'm looking at the scoreboard on the right side. Who's leading for you?
DT?
DT by what? 59 kills? All right, 60 now.
67, 58.
Yeah. But look at all of them. There's so many in the 60s.
Three of them close there.
A couple of teams are lacking, like Do and Clean. You know, those are new guys. It's okay. But
I mean, generally, we don't
kinda
actually see Kill House being the defining sort of game. You know, it doesn't crazy really mean anything. We saw SS, I believe, the last match we did. They did really well in the first Kill House, but near last place, I think, in the actual event. So it can prove you can shoot. It can't prove you can think.
Definitely a lot of chaos as we see here. Clean starting to kind of get spawn locked from that guy up top. That guy had a hell of an angle and was able to get 3 or 4 kills on them right there. But man, who is going to win that? And I think Savin is going to win that kill house right there, folks. See, we didn't even know who was going to win that. That was actually really neck and neck with all these teams. I think we see a lot of players with an even playing field right now. This is going to be a super fun event. I feel like it's just going to go absolutely down today. But yeah, no, definitely, you know, kind of sad we saw so many people get taken out by, I shouldn't say sad, it's a great thing that they get taken out by the ban wave, but I feel bad for a lot of these players that were playing this event and had to deal with that. But man, it's good to see a lot more groups stepping up and getting into this event now. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting where everyone stacks up. It's going to be exciking to see where everything's going. And wow, look at that, Zawa. Holy moly, buddy. You got a few hours on us. Yeah, checking out Levin, man. Oh my goodness, you just got busted, brother. Uh-oh. This guy has an AK kit, and he's just going to start eliminating everyone. Oh my goodness. It's like zombies. It's like zombies.
It's like zombies, but they can't damage you in any way.
And he's gone. Yep, he should have just started letting it air out, man. He should have let it air out. He got a couple of good kills. Never gonna have to wipe that. What the heck? Come on, buddy. You spawn with an AK. I mean, I don't know about you, Ping, but if I spawn with an AK in a naked arena like that,
just start going. I'm ripping it like a chainsaw, bro.
Buddy. I am ripping that. Everyone's gonna get shot down in that arena. No chance for anybody. They don't even have a rock or a torch, you know?
I don't last that long, though. Like, it won't take long.
Yeah, but let's go over a little bit today. Shout out to our sponsors. Once again, making this event possible. Hypertune, a one-click optimization tool built by the performance specialists at CompReady. Definitely an awesome little tool if you do not have the best PC. I don't have the best setup ever. But, you know, I use Hypertune, and I actually do see a real difference in my FPS compared to when I'm not using it. You know, pretty affordable, too. Make sure you use code OT when signing up for a few bucks off on your subscription right there. And it's worth it. It's worth it, especially if you're playing a lot of Rust. And also, huge shout out to Rusty Pot.
No.
Everyone knows what Rusty Pot is. Definitely one of the best skin gambling sites that you can use. Gotta get yourself looking good in the big 2-6. Can't be lacking on your skins. And I think we're about to see these guys get in to... Is this a second kill house? No, we're getting into the action right now, folks. Zawa is going to be leading out Clean Clan into this arena. Looks like they are going to be going counterclockwise. And I think right now we only have one POV. Sadly, I think our guy just got kicked for our viewing, so bear with us for a little bit. We will be watching Clean Pan do their thing.
They already see somebody off rip. Can't they get it? Already one down from the enemy team. Is Zawa going to be able to get another one? That's 5 hits. That person should be down. They're looking for anything. They're going to start getting aggressive here. They are down a player. We don't... Actually, who are they fighting here? I don't really know who they're fighting here, Lizard. They are making it work. Zawa, I think getting that kill there. Little headshot through the wall. Is he going to be able to get 2? What is that guy doing? Just trying to wall. Zawa gets 2. That's quad A, basically all the way down. Another one. Zawa hitting 3 in this fight.
Dog.
Can he get another one? And another team is up the hill.
Zawa having to figure out what he wants to do in this situation. He's going to frag one out, but he's going to get traded right there with his team. And let's see if they're going to be able to stop that momentum. Wow, we need that other POV fast. Looks like Maddie is going to be here with Upclan right now. We're going to see him fighting it out. He's looking for someone on the top of this rock, and let's see where they're going. Up with a full 6 players.
Don't dead, please, guys.
I think we've raided these guys a few times, Pang, haven't we?
No, two more.
Yeah, we definitely have, Lizard. In real wipes, we have taken them out a little bit. Can they put a display in these clan battles? They're down to 5 players. They have 3 points on the board right now.
I'm done.
Maddie,
Absolutely.
getting around.
It's fun to see all these teams, though. It's fun to see a lot more teams trying to join this into the second bracket, especially teams that we recognize. You know, that's always a fun thing to see. A lot of these guys playing these 2x servers that have competitive groups.
Ты долбоёб, я 3 убил, мне откатить, у меня откат есть еще.
Yes, I agree. Whatever he said, I agree. We gotta do that.
Oh, and Maddie goes down. He's slammed off the planet. Wow.
Look at that guy's ping is
gone.
crazy.
We're gonna switch.
24 ping.
We're on Hades now. Switching it up. They seem to be running from someone almost. I'm gonna turn around, try and shoot back. Doesn't get anybody.
It looks like they're kind of looking towards mid. I think they know that another team is up there right now, and they're gonna have to focus up and not get sandwiched by one of those guys. I think they're gonna play this smart and rotate around, knowing that they have some good numbers in the last few minutes of this event. They definitely can get a couple cheeky squad wipes if these teams start engaging and they come up for the cleanup. We've seen a lot of that play.
Stender, looking for some picks here. Hades going to get into this fight. They're going to start getting aggressive. They do have that full 7 players. They have an advantage over a lot of teams left. Really low quality on that stream.
It's okay. It's better than nothing, huh? Even though I'm squinting. I'm really close to my screen right now. My nose is touching the screen. And you hear him. They're calling it out, knowing that they're starting to get flanked from behind now. Hades is really playing this pretty smart right now, kind of taking their time to get into these fights, figuring it out. But at the same time, aggressive play can absolutely win these early rounds of this event, especially when teams are new to this shit, don't exactly know what to do or where to be at the moment. But Hades.
Yeah, 100%. A little bit of rough positioning from a few members of Hades here out in the open. Of course, they have those walls, but they don't generally mean much when you have 7 people absolutely spraying at it. They're going to start getting aggressive. A little bit of a push through an open field. Harmon's going to jump up here. He sees that person. He doesn't actually manage to get up on anything. He's looking for it. He's trying to go for it. His teammate's trying to go for it as well. Can he make it happen? Hit the jump, guys.
Nice.
And they've done the burst and he gets the kill. Hades, 7 players, 17 points and 7 players in top spot. That's going to be the team that Hades needs to take out if they want to put up a display this round.
Nice. A tam před ty Johnny taky tam byl cápek, bacha. Přede mnou. Zprava ta skála. Žlutý.
Some sassy comms going on. I don't know what's going on, but man, I can feel it. I can feel this in my bones.
And they're starting to get shot in the back. Harmon putting a few good body shots on it. He seems to be dropping through the ground a little bit. Not really sure what's going on there. He's just looking for anything. His teammate has gone down. Hades in a sort of a rough spot here. They were trying to push up on another team. They're starting to get shot in the back. Harmon doesn't even know where it's coming from, and I'll be damned if I know where it's coming from either.
I don't know. I'm a little confused as well. As he kind of surrounds himself in these walls, you know, it's going to be tough to see where everything's going. Looks like he's going to try to knife off this wall and go get his buddy up, which could be smart. But, man, I don't know if he's going to want to do that just because if he starts getting shot from the top of that rock, he's going to be in a really bad spot standing still right there.
I would like to go to observer POV here. Just get a little bit of a scope of what's happening.
Yeah, currently our observer guy just got kicked. So this is our last POV we have right now. So hopefully Harmon doesn't die in this moment.
That is unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate, especially when he's in the two players.
Gets it down. Harmon gets it down there. His teammate insta-wools that. Doesn't get the finish. That person's going to be straight up again. Harmon cowering. I believe one of the only people left on the team. Our observer is back. 3 rival members in the rock. Now we get an actual look on what is happening here. We see Harmon is the last person in Hades.
This zone is about to get absolutely greasy as soon as it starts pushing in. Harmon's going to have to go somewhere. Lemire is trying to look where he is. It seems like he's going to try to jump up on a rock, but try not to get shot from the side at the same time. Lemire is going to see him. He's going to jump on Harmon, and he's going to get absolutely dunked on, getting a squad wipe right there for a rival and getting some players back in this game. Savinki now is going to have their work cut out with them. Knowing that they have 3 players, they're going to have to figure out how they can chip away at this rival UI. Rival, not in the best spot, though. Savinki definitely having some better positioning. Cody down there on the left, Nicer in the middle, and 685599x68 on the top of the rock.
What an amazing name from Savinki.
Shout out Savinki, too. I love the tags, man, making this a whole lot easier for us commentating. Same with a couple of the rival guys. Good people right there. We love them. But Rival, Scratch, now slowly starting to make his way around the right side. He's trying to flank out, figure out where these Savinki guys are. They exactly aren't positioning too well, as another Troika member from Rival goes on the left side as well. Nicer kind of figuring out that he needs to actually control that side and make sure that his buddies don't fall. 6-8 is going to go down low HP, same with Nicer on that, and we're going to see Rival start to get aggressive right here. Cody is going to get dropped to 57 HP as Troika is on the top, but Nicer right, he might be able to get a couple kills right here as the zone starts slowly pushing these Rivals guys in, but I don't think Savinki has the HP to really hold them. They would have had a great spot if they didn't get shot early on, and I think we're going to see Cody fall right here to Rival. 2v5 situation. 2v4 situation. My bad. Wait, look at this. Look at 6-8. 6-8
Is he going to be able to actually make anything happen?
Nice.
A little bit slow. That zone's coming in.
The zone's coming in, but I don't think Rival knows that. He fell right behind that. He's going to get old sneaky beaky like Kababo right there in the walls. Might be his first victim. Scratch kind of being able to back him up, though. Uh-oh. And he did. No, he didn't get him down. He got him to 1 HP. That is not what he wanted to see. Scratch is going to drop 68 down to 1 right there, and he is the last member as the Savinki flank falls right there. 6-8 is going to run around right there as Scratch tries to find him, and I think he is going to down right there for a Rival squad wipe to win this first round. I kind of like the idea. I like the idea, but the execution was not there, man. He could have actually had some big points right there, I think, if he was communicating a little better with his teammate. Let his teammate distract everybody while that man runs in. All right, let's look where the teams are starting to line up. Rival having the first place slot. Holy moly, right there with 34 points and 15 kills. Savin coming in at second right there with 32 points and 19 kills. Savin, a new team. That's awesome to see them coming up and doing well in that first round. Hades with 14 points and 6 kills. I think we might be starting to see Rival and Savin fight it out in that first round, though, doing pretty well.
Careful. It's you can, you know? Chill.
Yeah, you can.
Go right, and go on to proc. Right.
Corey, our leader of up.
Please. Take right rock.
Very clearly leading his team here.
I don't think he can climb that, buddy. He looked like he was going straight for it. That was a good. There he goes. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, let's see how many times it takes him to make this jump. 2, 3.
Yeah,
Third time's the charm right there, baby. He's going to get on top of this rock and try to find another teammate. He's going to send shots and not even wait for his team, but he's going to get sprayed in the back. And Up is finding themselves in a bad spot early on, knowing that they're about to get sandwiched. Let's see what they decide to do and how they decide to push. But their walls are getting sprayed out left and right. McCory's going to have to drop down behind this wall right here and try to figure out what he wants to do with his team. But I don't think either team is pushing it, knowing that they might be getting sandwiched. And it looks like whoever they're spraying at now is going to be taken up. But man, my man's going to get down. And look at that flank right there. Up clan having no idea what's hitting them on the side.
Behind, guys, right.
Wait, when fight.
Yeah, pushing right.
And McClory making those comms. He's dead now. His team now knows that. Interesting comms from the up guys there. Do not die. It's a great comm.
Seems like they're
Easier
having
said than
fun.
done, though.
Seems like they're having a great time. Fun for them, man.
I'm chilling. Oh, another one there.
Maddie just
Oh,
looking
look-
around for anything. He sees one up the top. He's seen him as well. Candy put some shots on him. 2 body shots there. Doesn't get any returning damage.
Upclan slowly finding themselves surrounded here by both of these groups. People getting close up into the recycling room right there.
But you can 3-1 as well if you want to.
Zone starting to push in as well. Might push that final flank into the Upclan as well. They might be able to get a good little pick on that guy.
Hey, I'm twice in there. Oh, Rook, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Oh my goodness! That guy's wig just got taken off. He saw him for about half a second and got taken out right there. Holy moly.
I died. It's really someone sent me, yo.
New camera angle. There we go, folks. Super Strikers on the right side is slowly starting to push these DEW guys. Epi, Giga, and Gaff, and Zuby all pushing up on that rock right there as the Dew Clan, Mountain Dew Clan, is trying to take it out. I hope these guys are American. If they're not American, dude, I'm going to be so surprised. But Dew kind of looking a little grouped up right here as the Super Strikers UI pushes into them aggressively. Dew not spreading out, not having any flanks, but same with Super Strikers, not really doing it. But man, there's a whole other team on the left side now, kind of stalking their advance. Oh no, it's a Dew guy. There's one Dew guy right there. Zuby jumping on top of this rock. He's going to see a few of them. He's going to get one frag right there as Dew loses members left and right. Guilt on the right side kind of holding it down, though. Able to take a couple of these Super Striker members out. Super Strikers now down to 4 people. Dew with 5 players actually turning the tables on this Super Striker UI. They just overextended and weren't ready. And man, they got another. Holy moly, man. Look at the 2 Super Striker guys on the left side wondering what happened to their entire team. The Dew Clan not playing around, baby. Not playing around right here as we saw. Relfie, not able to get a kill right there, not hitting a lot of shots. I think he hit 1. He's going to get dropped to 33 HP as Utoli tries to med up. He's going to get taken out, and the last member from Super Strikers is going to take out, and Dew is going to have a squad wipe right there. That turned fast for them. I thought Super Strikers had it for a sec.
I believe they actually... Did they have the numbers advantage off rip? I think they might have. You know, just
They definitely did.
outgunned. Dude, definitely playing that better. Zawa with a clean little double, taking one out.
Zone's pushing me. I'm with that.
Straight to clean.
Oh, he
That
is.
zone is coming in now. Zawa's going to try and run out. There might be people just around here staring for it. He's the only one. Zin and Zawa looking for anything. One random rival member in between this fight.
That's the last rival
Maxim's
member.
going to go for the flank. Does he get Zin? Zin is going to go down to the middle flank. Zawa knows now. He's trying to look for it. Doesn't get it down, and Mats is going to clean off Doc Clean and get the squad wipe for Quad A. That's going to be their teammates back, and they're going to start turning their attention to the last rival member. Wow, this is some good FPS.
Well, we're going to presume that Rival
we don't
is
know
going to
what's
get
happening.
taken out right there.
Rival's down.
Quadruple A,
And
able to get
now-
2 nice squad wipes right there, cleaning up that fight. Doing an
Now
exceptional
there's 6
job
players.
on timing.
Definitely back into that now. Do with 7 players. Honestly, I think Do is a really strong team in this Lizard. We saw them take out Super Strikers incredibly well. JS on top of that rock. Is he going to be able to get one? He gets that kill on Feeder. Massive disadvantage for Quad A. Losing that person off rip. Mr. Duck on the side as well, trying to get some kills. Now,
Do
Quad A
extremely
is trying to
spread out,
look
though, in
for
the
anything.
situation. Couple
They're just
members
trying
at
to
the
look
top
for
of the map. They're going to have to call their boys back and figure out who they want to fight, right? But JS now jumping on top of the rock. He's going to get double sprayed. I don't know how he didn't get taken out right there. Down to 12 HP. He's going to jump down back on the rock and try to get some cover as the rest of this Quad A team slowly starts to make their way into the Dew's face. Do the Dew, HSC, get the good flank going. And as you see, Dew actually going around for a long flank right here. Actually spreading out, doing pretty well against this Quad A roster.
Linux went down to 6 HP. JS is putting work on top of that rock. They're looking for anything. SHC trying to get a little bit aggressive there with JS supporting him and Cyber on the back. SHC gets one. JS gets another as well. Quad A down to 2 members. Dew is going to capitalize on that. JS goes down on the top of that rock. SHC.
He's trying to figure it out. Is he going to get him? He is. He's going to get dropped to 7 HP and get finished off right there by the last Dew member. Dew's going to have to wall up as another group is going on. Dew is going to have to figure out how to finish this fight up fast before everyone gets cleaned up. And it looks like Papas is the last one on the Quad A roster. And Dew is going to have to find them out and kill him fast. Oh my goodness, he didn't hit a lot of shots right there. SSC is going to jump around and slam that man and put him in the ground for another squad wipe from the Dew clan. Do you, boys? Holy moly. Do now up to 20 points with a full 6 players. DT with 12 points with 4 players. And Upclan with 2 players and 2 points. And I'm surprised we haven't seen DT try to push this Upclan, man. If they get a squad wipe on up, that would be big. That would put them back in an even fight with these Do guys. That's what they need. And they also need to get some good points to have a chance on having a tie with them in the first round.
Now, the last 2 members are up, are looking to just sort of sit around, wait, and maybe try and get a little bit of kills on the end there. You know, they're not going to be able to do much with just 2 members. It's interesting that they are shooting at absolutely everybody possible during this. TT just trying to hold this little top area. They only have 4 players, so Do definitely has a massive advantage against both of these teams.
DT kind of forced in the middle right there. Upclan on the left side right there. Let's see if Upclan is going to get this aggressive. They're going to have to pull out a crazy play to try to get the numbers advantage on one of these teams. DT at 4 players. Let's see if anyone's going to fall. I feel like if we see one DT member get taken out, we're going to see the entire Do roster get crazy. And they already are getting crazy. HSC slowly making his way up to the front of this roster. And it is going down. Plush is going to get peeked right now by Mr. Duck. Mr. Duck rotating around the side. Shmoo is going to back him up on the side. SHG is not going to be able to take him out. Plush is going to maybe get one. Shmoo is going to get one for sure. Do members looking left and right. Down to 3 DT members. They're going to get surrounded right here by the Do guys. Plush is going to run for his life. Try to hold out, but he's not. He's going to get pushed right now by 2 Do members, and he is going to get one right there. Dropping down to 79 HP. This is 2v3 situation. As you see up here is now going to try to get into this thing and see if they can get a squad wipe. He's going to get shot from the side. And is he going to get squad wiped? He is not. Plotch is going to be able to wall up. Do has to finish that last DT member to have a chance, and they are. They're going to get the squad wipe right there before Up was able to take him out. 2v5 situation now against the Upclan. 2v1 situation as Lemon tries to hold out. Drop down to 55 HP. Mr. Duck now pushing in aggressively. He's probably going to jump up, and Do Gil is going to get the final kill right there for 2 squad wipes in the end. Upclan almost being able to take out that last player right there would have been huge. That would have been a huge upset against Do. It would have been a 3v4 situation, and Rival would have had the advantage. Leading out in kills so far is Lemire, Mr. 4K with 11 kills and 1 death. That's not too bad. Oh, and look at that. Do Clan in first place with 51 points and 26 kills. Rival now in second with 46 points and 22 kills. Savin now in third place with 34 kills and 34 points and 21 kills. Not able to do much after that nice successful first round. Damn. Do Clan coming out of nowhere. Laying down the law, aren't they, Bang?
Yeah, Do a new team out of this. You know, we see a lot of new teams in this event, a lot of opportunities to actually become good of it, and Do has really, truly proven themselves. And Clean. Interesting strategy. We've seen this only a few times, and it generally did not go too well for them.
Let's go bottom left.
There you go. They're going to wait for the shots to fire off, and then they're going to go and join that fight. Getting those 2 squad wipes and cleaning up these kills can be huge, but at the same time, you know, you can overextend way fast, and your team can get wiped out, especially down when you're fighting 2 teams. You know, you're already at a disadvantage on numbers if you're not focusing just one group at a time.
I guess none of us want to do it, so...
Oh, no, if there's
Beautiful clouds in this arena, Pang, huh? Wow, look at the weather. Always great day here at the Clan Battles Arena.
It'll happen randomly, traps.
Absolutely amazing weather for Clean to get a few squad wipes. Great visibility. You know, obviously we turn off the terrible, terrible fog during these events, so our players can actually see what's going on around them.
That was an interesting addition to the game. I get it, trying to make it more realistic. You know, Rust started as a survival game, not a PvP game, but baby, the PvP is active and it is fun to watch.
Another one hit 3 times. He's in the walls. He funneled up.
It looks like Clean is starting to get into it with one of these groups. Zone starting to creep in on the left side as Clean is going to figure out what they want to do in this situation. They know these guys are close and they just don't know how many. Oh wow, he's not close. They thought that was his teammate.
People down and Clean. Zawa just looking for anything, playing very carefully. You know, he doesn't exactly know where everybody is during this. He sees one. Incredibly close, and it is Do. SHG running around like crazy, just running from Pox. He's down to look for that kill. He's going to jump up. They know where SHG is now. Pox and Santa don't really know. SHG down to 55. Twix and Cyber stuck in there. Pox getting up close, jumping on top. Will he be able to get one? 28 HP on one. Jumping over now, and 2 down. That is 2 kills for Pox. I believe that is just SAC in that corner. And Zawa puts him down from the top of the barricade. Wow.
Dude,
what an amazing shot. And cleaning up the competition. And now they can turn. Now they can turn their attention towards the Up and Super Striker battle.
This is what Clean wanted to say.
Up doesn't really know. Punisher instantly down. Clean just putting that guy off the map.
Pupsic now rotating around with McClory, trying to figure out where the flanks are. Zin coming in from the bottom side right there. He's going to see McClory and Pupsic immediately. And let's see if they're going to be able to win this engagement. Pupsic able to wall up right there. McClory with a nasty little peek on the wall right there, getting a few good shots off. Let's see if he's going to be able to take this guy jumping out. And he is. He's going to get the kill, but he's going to get down himself. They might be able to get walled and get helped up right here. Oh, and he's not. He's going to get cleaned up by the Clean roster. Haha. Clean doing well. Up, down to 4 players. Clean with a full, only 5 actually. Not doing too well. Oh, but the zone is coming in now.
From it. Can Clean get the squad wipe on Yark? You know, they really need the Super Strikers. Will be looking for it as well. Pox seems he's looking around. He sees those walls. He has an idea of where Yark is. Now, he's definitely going to calm that to his team, but the zone is coming in.
Run, Yurik, run! Get away from that zone.
He still knows he might be there. So you can definitely see he's aware of his left flank. Super Striker is sort of holding them down, very grouped up again. That is a normal play we see from Super Strikers. They like sitting in very grouped up, strong formations.
Which isn't the worst, you know, once you're holding hands with people, you know, you get injured a little bit, you're going to have someone right behind you to help back you up. Zawa trying to find a nasty little angle right there between the barricade right there. Oh,
what a stream cover. Oh, that's a great
stream cover, man. That was insane. Oh, and he's going to start shooting his toes. Watch your toes, buddy. But look at Up.
Zawa down
Up
in HP. He's down. Zawa is down. Clean. Lost like all of their members off grip. What happened to Clean? Down to 3 players. Super Strikers now with the control in this fight.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Super Strikers try to get active right here and push up on this group. I know eventually Clean does have to come to them, but man, look at the numbers advantage, Super Strikers. What are we doing here? And you had one down. Zawa's going to have to get picked up and get meted up right away, as it seems like Super Strikers is finally getting a clue and starting to get aggressive. EPE and Gav are going to start pushing Pox. Pox is going to push around this corner, and he's going to see one. Is he going to be able to get him? They're going to double spray him as Tough backs him up. Both down to 50 HP, though, as Super Strikers slowly starts to surround him. Chitoli, on the left side of those walls, might be able to jump up and catch Pox without knowing, but man, Pox does hear him. He knows that he's there. Twizzy's going to get knocked right there. And oh, this might not be good for Super Strikers. Zawa's going to try to get aggressive right here, setting another one to 6 HP. Pox going to take him out, though, but it's not going to be enough. 1v3 situation right here for Zawa. Let's see if Zawa knows what's happening, but man, I think another team on the left side Up is now wanting to get into this equation, knowing that both these teams are low on numbers, and Zone's going to come in, and he's going to have to wall up and pray that he's going to be able to get a couple good clean kills here. Oh, and one rotated behind him, and he's not able to do it. He's going to get cleaned up by the Zone and Up Clan at the same time, as Up tries to get aggressive and catch these Super Strikers members off guard. So many of them are going to face check right now. This is about to be absolutely insane. Maddie trying to figure out where everyone is, trying to wall up, trying to get past this Zone at the same time, and seeing where all they are, and holy moly, my screen just flashed red. And is Up going to be able to get the squad wipe on them? Did they get rid of all of them? They did. Holy moly, Up just absolutely ran the Super Strikers UI down. They grouped up, and these guys were just clicking heads like no one's business. That was a big squad wipe right there for Up to get 4 players against his Hades 7.
Now, Hades versus Up. Hades with the full 7 players. They've already seen Up. They're completely stuck out in the open there. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to start holding them in that open field. It's going to be a difficult match for Up to even get any kills. Already looking on a peak there. Yorick down to 58 HP. Up member close. I think was close on that rock. Yeah, Up down to 3 members now because he got a little bit aggressive. Astron down to 19 HP, 48 HP on Yorick. They're getting sprayed. That barricade's going to go out soon. They managed to get it again. Astron down to 35 HP, Maddie 58. We can see Blessed Kid and Harmon starting to key up on the left right now. Little jump peek from an Up member there. He's getting shot from the top of the rock. Harmon's going to be able to get that. Is that man down? He gets one. Does he get another? He's picking it again. Harmon goes down. Blessed Kid now keying up on these 2 people. Yorick goes down. Maddie versus Blizzkid. Who's going to win that? We've switched to another POV. We're not going to be able to know.
Maddie's going to go around the corner. He's going to get a quick little double right there. 1v5 situation right here for Maddie, and I don't think that he is going to be able to. Did you hear that guy, dude? He was not happy about that situation, man. Oh, buddy, that was a hilarious scream. Someone's got to clip that for us, please. Oh my goodness. So sitting in first place is Lemire still on kills with 13 kills and 2 deaths. Do in second with 10 kills and 2 deaths. And let's see where these teams are stacking up. I don't think Do had a very good round. They might have got kicked out of that first place spot. And they are all the way down to third, tied up with Hades now. Rival now leading this event with 67 points and 35 kills. Holy moly. Hades and Do are going to be duking it out now, trying to take over that first place spot. But man, that could really be anyone's game going into this 4th round.
Yeah, well, the bottom bracket is always high octane. I will say that. Why in the world am I here building?
Where are people? You see people?
They're cranking. They're cranking. I think they're making open core.
Yeah, left. They're like far back.
Man, Peng, they're almost building faster than you.
I don't build. I'm retired.
In behind, you know? Kill him.
What do you do? McClory starting to look for
Valorant
anything.
Mike, dude. He's got that Valorant voice, you know what I'm saying?
It's McClory and E-Boy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't going to go that far, but I guess so. Upclan immediately getting into it now with Clean. Clean kind of going up there and getting gnarly up against this UPUI. That was a lot to say.
Dude, I don't know what Liz is saying. Anyways, Clean, I believe, managed to get a kill on up. Yeah, up down to 6 players. Clean, also down to 6 players, though. So it's now an even max. Pox is starting to get aggressive here against 3 people stuck in there. He's going to jump on that barricade. Doesn't get one. Up now knows where he is. Zin and Trappers on the side as well. Pox down to 34. Lemon's going to get active. Zawa is there to support him, though. Pox still getting 50 HP swing. What are you doing, man? Trapeze on the back. York goes down from the center to the far. Sin's going to start keying. They're going to start converging on these last 2 up members. They're getting shot on the side now. That's going to do it for them. Punisher down. Pupsic, the last one left for up. 66 HP. He managed to get 1. 21 HP now. His Trapper's going to get aggressive.
What is Sanders doing, buddy? Come back up your buddy. Help out, Sanders. But it looks like there's another team here trying to clean up this fight, knowing that both are down. Traps is going to jump on top of the rock, and he is going to take him out right there. Is it a squad wipe there? No, the last guy is right there. Maddie is going to have to probably tuck tail and run away from this Clean UI if he wants anything to do with it, but he's going to get dropped to 23 HP, and I think he's going to slowly get surrounded right here. And wow, that was an ego peek and a half with 23 HP, man. I would feel insulted if I knew how low that guy actually was after peeking me like that. Maddie trying to get some meds off, trying to figure out what his goal here is against this UI. 1v3 situation. He's going to get dropped down to 23 HP. He's going to have to look around now.
See what they're saying.
There's that 1 kill. Sorry, delayed a little bit.
Is down. Is Clean nearly out of this? 1v1 between Up and Clean. Whoever wins this will keep their team in the match and get those squad wide points. He's looking for it, and Maddie goes down.
Clean with
and
he's
not happy,
bro. He's not happy with himself. That was a good effort, though, my man. You did pretty well right there against a 1v3 situation. You definitely ruined Clean's numbers. They would have had 5 players if they didn't lose anybody. Now they are set at 3, and they are going to have to claw their way back at this event. Man, Peng, I don't know what you're saying, dude. You said I didn't know what I was talking about earlier. You're talking about E-boys on stream. Is that even allowed?
Well, that's what you're implying, listen.
No, not totally. Yeah. Not totally. Clean's going to have to claw their way back and try to find out who to take out right now. Hopefully they can get into a group and absolutely ruin the third party. He's going to wall up knowing that something silly's happening here.
Yeah, do us one guy.
What are they doing? They don't see him yet. Oh my God! Zawa!
There's only one.
That guy got fried! In Quad A, now figuring out what they want to do right here. If they're going to turn around and start fighting these Clean guys, and I think they will. Knowing that there's another team on the other side with more numbers, I think they want to go and get those points on. Muta now getting aggressive, pushing into this Clean UI. But man, they're going to have to push as a group, or they're going to get picked off one by one. Zawa's going to have to net up, try to figure out what's going on in this situation. And it looks like they all want to turn back and run and use the peaks of the walls, of the rocks to their advantage as Clean slowly is running away from these guys, having a better angle. But Zawa's going to get knocked, and this is starting to look grim for this clean UI. He's going to have to get picked up as Fido, Mari, Zach, Papas, and Matsu are going to slowly surround these clean guys. And man, they're kind of a gnarly funnel right now. If one jumps up on the rock, it might get gnarly, but Zawat's going to get taken out on the jumping right there by Papa. Sanders is going to try to kill one. He's not, and he's going to taken out. Traps now is the last man alive. Is he going to be able to survive this? He is not, as they absolutely poke the wrong bear and get taken out by Quad A's.
Now, Quad A, 22 points, 6 players now being able to take control of this round. They have the most players right now, Savinki and Rival, down to 5 and 1 players respectively. And I take that back, Savinki wiped Rival, so they are back to 7 players.
Rival only got, I think, 2 points an entire round right there. I think we're going to see Savin actually come and take this first place spot. If they definitely wipe Quad A's right here, there is no doubt that they're going to be boosted back into the first place spot.
100% Quad A looking to take this high ground. They heard those AK shots before. They seem to know where they are. Savinki has the exact same idea as Quad A does.
And it looks
They're going to converge at the top here. We're going to see a crazy fight.
685599668 is going to be pushing up right there, and he's going to take a few shots right there from the Quad A. Quad A is able to make their way to the top of the mountain first. Zach and Fido on the bottom, but Papas is going for an insane flank, and it looks like Kokos has the same idea from Savinki. A few Savinki members kind of going on the left side, though, but Gucci, does he know Zach R is right there? He's going to hear the shots, and now he knows that they are slowly being flanked. He's going to have to call that out. Hopefully Zach R isn't able to do too much damage to the Savinki flank. Gucci down. Oh, and there's another flank. Savinki from out
Savinki, is it?
Oh my goodness, they outflanked the flank. Gucci
Quad A is really HP right
down. There. Quad A losing members left and right, and oh my goodness, 7v2 situation as Quad A does not know what hit them as they get absolutely steamrolled by the Savinki UI. No chance right there for them. Holy moly, they got turned on. And I think that's why they should be in the first place of this event. Lemire still leading it out with kills, with 13 kills and 3 deaths. Not bad. And that is it. Sven with 77 points and Rival with 77 as well. Sven with 42 kills and Rival with 40 points. Deuce sitting in 3rd place with 58 points. Man, this is coming down to the last round now as we get into our 5th round with these two teams tied. It is going to be an absolute slugfest. And man, look at the damage, man. They are just tied neck and neck on this entire wipe. 6
They're really going for it. Okay, so this round is gonna really define. It is the final round. It is Savinki versus Rival in reality for that first place spot. And they both surely know that.
Savinki, what a fun name.
Nalevo na close, rivalové jdou nám dozad.
I understand that, Gum. Pure panic in the voices of Hades right now in their Discord, trying to call out who they want to fight and what they want to get into right here.
Dodělávej klidně.
Pojďme sandwich, nejsem nahoru, jim sandwich, tím co dáme.
Sandwich, jo.
Jeden vlevo, Harman, jo? Yes. Pojď tady na tu velkou skálu, snad se nás nevšimnou. A máme tam freaka na té vole, vidíš to? Vidíš tu volu?
Nad náma vpravo jsou, ženy.
Oh, dude, already down to 1 player. Oh, my bad, 1 point. I thought I saw something crazy going on. Hades is going to find someone right here. Harmon's going to lead out into this final fight. And wow, that wall started dropping HP fast.
Pojď up.
Harmon kind of just figuring his way out, right, Pang? He's just kind of chilling here.
Yeah, Hades just trying to... He's just stuck in the middle there. We've got Rival flanking around on the side. Wow, that is an incredible play from Rival there. They've got 3 people stuck in that rock. They've got 3 people flanking. Harmon going down to 57 HP. They're also fighting Quad A though. Hades is very, very split. That Rival flank could get some good damage in here. That might be the deciding factor of this fight. And they seem to know about them now.
It's not an easy team to take out, especially for Rivals. Rivals is going to have to play this really well, not go down on too many members. Already down 1 member right there in this situation. They need to make sure they get points and take someone out, and man, that is a flank and a half. Hades is slowly losing members left and right. Now down to how many players? 5 players. I guess they're only losing 1 member. I was over-exaggerating a little bit. But, man, look at Troika all the way in the back. Do they know how far over he is? And I think they are. I think this VLC man is going to see him. He's going to hear the shots ring out. He's going to drop VLC to 13 HP. Voltas able to escape that with 100 HP. But, man, Hades is getting surrounded by these rival guys. They're going to have to figure out what's going on. Blessed Kid getting pushed by Lemire down there at the bottom. Lemire, an absolute fragger of this event, leading out in kills. No one that you want to mess with, especially in the 1v1 situation. But Blessed Kid kind of taking his time right there, able to back up, and he's going to get taken out by one of the Hades members on the side. Harmon doing a good job backing up his team, but will it be enough? Rival down to 4 players right here as Hades not doing the best, up to 3. Rival,
you don't know he's going to start getting those big. Scresh is trying to jump over to support his teammate. Scresh just struggling to get that jump. Blessed Kid goes down. Fakakos manages to get that kill in the side. And Johnny's still alive.
Wait,
I thought
Fakakos was the last one. Over there. Holy moly, that might actually be huge. It's a 2v2 situation right here. Rival cannot lose this, or they will lose the event. Scratch down to 55 HP. VLC is going to push Bodelga. He's going to get the kill right there. 1v2 situation. Johnny's going to have to figure it out fast. He's going to have to win this. Rival going down. 1v1 situation right here. Johnny's going to have to take out Bed. Bed better win this right here, or his team is not going to have a chance. Is he going to get the squad wipe? Drop down to 58 HP. Johnny's now pushing at the top of this map. Bodelga with his back forced to the zone right there, not with great cover. Johnny's going to take his time. You know, he's got the health, he's got the ammunition, he's going to reload. Bodelga's going to take him out right there and keep his team in this game. That was huge. They needed that right there. Sven also finding themselves in a weird situation with 4 points, and that's going to put Rival above them by 6 points. Sven down to 3 players. Rival also with 3 players, but man, that squad wipe is what they needed, and it doesn't like Sven is going to be able to take it out right here. Going down to 2 players now. Wow, that was huge for Rivals. That was huge for Rivals right there. Uh-oh, Kababo find themselves in a terrible spot, getting dropped down to 30 HP. Rival knows this quad AUI is low on numbers too, and they have the advantage against them. They can get another squad right here, putting Savin in a terrible spot to actually defend that first place spot. Papas and Zaka are both trying to figure out what they want to do right here. As the zone is going to be creeping in at any minute, and they're going to get one of the Rival members down. 2v2 situation. Quad A's versus Rival. Scratch kind of holding it down at the front, and man, you need to do something. And Bodelga almost goes down with 11 HP. He's going to have to med up, and Scratch is going to have to hold his friend. Papa doesn't want anything to do with it. He's going to get dropped to 29 HP. These Quad A members holding back, not knowing what they want to do in this situation. They're going to have to figure it out fast if that zone comes in, or if they start getting third party by another team. Savin still in this race, though, with 5 points now with 2 players. They are able to get a kill. Rival has to hold out and make sure they get another squad right here. Zone coming in, pushing these Quad A members around. Papa's going for a nice little flank right there, but Zach kind of staying on the right side of the rock, and Bodelga with an amazing placement, knowing that these Quad A guys are going to get pushed up. Zach at 50 HP, zone coming in, absolutely not stopping for anyone. This is the zone's game right here, baby. Rival probably going to have to get aggressive and try to get this squad wipe if they want a chance to win this. But Savin, down to 1 player. They might just have this. They might just have this in the bag, even if Rival doesn't get the squad wipe right here.
I would just look at anything else Papasto did there. He's just shooting the absolute side of that wall. He's not going to be able to get it.
Oh,
Bitalaga just looking for anything. The car, 62 HP. Bitalaga managed to put a shot on him. He's looking for anything. Scratch is both looking for anything. Both teams are just looking for toes to shoot.
And Savin is going to fall with not getting enough points. Rival probably is going to take the first place spot of this event right there. Savin not able to get it going in this last round here. Rival able to hold out with an amazing 1v1 to put them over Savin in points. If they didn't win that, Savin might have won it even without 1 squad wipe. And Up is hearing all this shooting and knows that they need to get active and get some of these points on the board for them. Rival having to figure out real fast what they want to do right here. They have to get active. You got to try to get your boys back. You have to in this situation, right? Zach pushed against the zone. Zone's going to start creeping any minute now. Scratch is bobbing bullets left and right. You can't touch this guy. He's going to get taken out right there. And they have to put pressure on Papas.
No, he's down. That's a Rival squad wipe.
That is. He's done.
2 members
Rival.
Woohoo! Can they get
Rival
ready
showing
before
off right now?
Up is getting active. Oh, they're posted up, actually.
That was pretty funny, Pang. That was a good one. What's Up doing? What is Up doing here? Why wouldn't Up go crazy?
Yeah, we killed him.
They're waiting for it. McClory jumping up here. He's going to see
One
one.
hit.
Can he get
One
one?
hit.
That one's down.
Nice shots right there from McClory as Up
You Don't Love
absolutely
Me goes
runs
down as
over
well.
his rivals.
Oh, and Skrish is the last one just off on the side.
Yep.
Bye,
They got
Skrish.
absolutely
Get out of
ran
there,
over
man.
by Up, but they funneled into that thing and were not ready for McClory to jump up and take out the leader. Skresh is gone. Skresh is gone. It's going to be a DT versus Up in the final round, but a little bit of Skresh sprinkled into the equation. And they are looking for him. They want to get that squad wipe and hopefully take this final round. But points, man. They did well on points. Now look at this. Upclan is going to have to stop chasing rival as DT. One of our newer guys in the final few right here. Good for them.
Glorious staring at that angle. Speechu. On that little bit of flank there, he's waiting. He's waiting for his moment. He knows it's coming. Skrish as well, also just on the back of that rock. Oh man. Speechu made a bad mistake. That's unfortunate. Skrish is there. Yep, Up. Is just going to start spraying that barricade. That's starting to go down. Speechu's backing up, running back. Skrish is just looking for anything. DT is starting to put the pressure on him now.
I think DT realizes that's the last member, man. If they can get a squad wipe on him, they can afford to lose a couple players against Up and then try to get their people back. Scratch down to 79 HP. DT really trying to focus on him. They're going to send a few members up, but I think McClory also knows that that is the last guy, and they have to stop DT from getting the squad wipe. They might overextend on takeout Scratch, and McClory might just go to absolute town on those two guys trying to take him out.
Unfortunately, Up really can't do anything about that squad wipe. Speechu, 5 HP. It's actually putting some good pressure on DT there that they have to deal with Skrish. Zone is coming in though. He's going to have to start pushing up. Babazu seems to be ready. Yeah, McClory from the side gets the squad wipe. That is massive for Up. That's going to make this a 6v6.
One right base.
McClory, calm and composed. He might have just won the round for his team, getting that final kill on Skrish. Now DT split up. They put so much effort trying to get Skrish now that Up is in a much better position than they are. They've got Plasher off to the side. Isn't going to be able to get one. Pupset goes down, and he gets the finish as well. That's 1 down for Up. That's actually 2 down for Up. That squad right means nothing. Krasko's pushing in. He goes down as well. Speechu and Babazu on the side. Are they going to start pushing up? Come on, man. Your team is starting to get aggressive. Let's get aggro on this shit.
DT and Up kind of just, you know, this reminds me of fencing, almost. This reminds me of fencing. DT's going to even it out right there with a kill right there. 4v4 situation right here. The Up members kind of all forced into this little area and this maze of walls. Absolutely crazy.
DT had that player advantage, 6v4, but they seem to have lost it already. It's now a 4v4. Up just keeps on balancing the scales against this team. And they seem to just be holding it. DT not getting aggressive. They saw what happened just then when they tried to get aggressive. And we're frozen. Do we...
McClory now pushing his way into the middle right here.
People, yeah, see. On top rock wall.
I think that might be you, Pang. You might have to restart your stuff real fast. McClory jumping around, trying to figure out where these members are. DT also spreading out and kind of knowing that they are all in this group. Nope, stream's good for me. Astron getting dropped down to 51 HP. Bapazu on the right side. DT kind of forming back as Up loses... Did they lose a member? They did not, but where is this last Up member right here? I think he might be down in the bottom right. We're going to have to figure out what he is doing and where he's going. Where is this guy? Oh, McClory, he's down right there at the very back of the zone. That is not what they wanted to see. DT is going to group up as this zone starts to constrict all of these players into the same area. DT currently with the advantage, and it looks like Astron is going to go and try to pick up his buddy to even it out. Is Pasha going to be able to get the finish right there? He is not. Looks like McClory is going to get picked up by his friend, and he looks like it's going to even out this fight once again. But man, no one wants to make a move. DT, why would you not push that knowing that they're down? Maddie is solo up there in the top. Yorick trying to sneak around to this right side rock, but Babazu kind of holding an amazing flank on the right side right there. Pasha also able to see all of these up members on the left side. They are going to actually put them in a little bit of a chokehold right here. Let's see if up is going to be able to frag their way out of this situation.
Now, TT is terrified. We've barely seen anything. They're terrified to push, terrified to make any play, even when it's advantageous for them and could win them the round.
Come on, boys, do something crazy. Do something crazy. Somebody die.
Both teams are horrified. Maddie, 11 HP. Is he down? I don't think he is. He's not healing up. Maddie is definitely down.
And DT, you guys got to take advantage of that. Why are we not pushing in this situation? What are we doing? Get crazy.
McClory's looking for it. Maddie's just going to get straight back up.
This is like watching slow golf, man. It just kills.
Yeah, and Maddie's going to get back up. And potentially another 3v4 taken down. Back up to a 4v4. Maddie is back up. He's going to be able to mid up super quick.
And Plasha is now rotating back to the center, guys. Holy snoozer. Let's go, boys. Let's get aggressive. I know we're trying to be passive right here, but neither of you guys are going to get in the top 3. It looks like McClory has had enough. He's going to actually start to push up a little bit as this zone just applies more pressure. McClory is going to get shot in the back right there. Drop to 50 HP. Plasha is going to have a great angle on him. Dabazu is going to have to rotate around and find something out. He's not watching anyone. And 2 DT members are finally getting active right here. Plasha is going to turn around the corner, drop McClory to 50, but he's going to get shot in the side. Exactly what they didn't want to see in this push right here. McClory able to get 1-2 right there, and I think that's 2 down right there for DT. No, it's not. It's a 3v3 situation as one of the groups trade right there. Babasu now crouching around the side. Maddie's going to see him on that junk peak. He's going to drop to 89 HP, 97 HP right there for Dabazu. DT Tango is not going to be able to do it. One of the up members is falling right there to Schmeichu. Schmeichu's going to have to med up. Tango now getting aggressive. And McClory also getting weird. They're just playing a slow dance right here. 2v3 situation for DT. DT's trying to figure out where both of these members are in this situation. Tango jumping around on the right side, probably going to flank around a little bit, and I think he's going to go around both of these up members. He's going to jump on the wall, and he's going to be able to see something, but they're going to even it out. McClory with a huge kill right there on one of the DT members. 2v2 situation as up, rotates around the side, but man, look at this fight from Tango. Tango getting sneaky beaky, like, is he gonna get one? He's gonna get one right there. 1v2 situation right here. McClory's gonna get dropped down to 8 HP. Tango's down to 49, and that is gonna be it. Holy moly, that was the slowest snail race I've ever seen, but it's sped up at the end right there for a DT victory against McClory's up team. Not able to pull it off in the end right there. Leading out this event in kills is Lemire with 14 kills. And look at this. Rival is going to take the first place spot with 97 points after an extremely clutch last round. Getting absolutely steamrolled at the start, turning it around and just hitting someone with a 1-2 and knocking them out. Savin was not able to do anything there with 84 points, coming in at second place. And in third place is Clean Clan with 67 points and 49 kills. Wow, that was an actual electric second bracket, and I am just loving watching these teams duke it out. Thank you to all the players that come out to this event. Shout out to our sponsors, Rusty Pot and Hypertune, but especially all the new teams. You know, it's awesome to see everyone getting to this event, seeing some new faces and new skills and strategies. That is what we are here to see. But we will see you guys next week for round number 8 of OT Clan Battles. Have a good day, y'all. And Pang, thanks once again.